In 1994, Belle, West Virginia wasn't known for much. But over the span of a few years, the small town on the banks of the Kanawha River would produce not one, but two pro athletes in the same class, both of which would go on to redefine his sport in his own way.
This is Jason Williams with Moss.
He could do the exceptional to the point where it almost was like became routine.
Williams crosses over, loses Gary, drives into the lane, arcs the high one out the window, up and in. What a move by Jason Williams.
They say already in New York that his jersey outsells anyone in the country now that Michael's gone.
Dupont takes the lead for good on a monster slam dunk by Randy Moss.
I played with a lot of good athletes. Bruh's the best athlete I've ever been around.
Cunningham is going deep for Randy Moss, and he's got it. It's a touchdown.
It's habit for them to throw it up and let Randy Moss go get it. That's unfair.
I think we fed off each other a whole lot. I mean, people always say I made him look good. He made me look good sometimes too, you know.
We always had the little miniature Nerf hoops in our bedrooms, and until he was ordered to go to bed at night, he was always shooting the hoop. Bouncing the ball off the wall, bouncing off the floor. I can remember my dad always screaming at Jason like 10 o'clock at night, go to bed and put the basketball up.
That's all he did, is just basketball, and when he wasn't in the gym, he was in the house dribbling, and he just bouncing that ball about drove me crazy, and I'd send him to his room, and he'd take the ball to his room and sit on the bed and just dribble.
As soon as I started playing, it was like I was so much smaller than everybody when I used to hoop, especially on the playground. Couldn't get the shot off, so I had to find ways to get picked up, bro. If you lost, you had to sit out. I'm thinking if I'm losing, I'm trying to get picked up right away because I'm passing you the ball. You're getting all the shots, right? And it works.
I always tell people, once I started playing ball, I always thought to myself that I could play at this level because, you know, if you set high goals and you shoot for them, I think you have a better chance than saying in the back of your mind, well, I don't know if I can play in the league. So I had no doubts about myself, you know, because I knew how hard I worked and how hard I wanted to get here.
Jason's dad is, or was a state trooper. He helped provide security for the school. And obviously he had a key to the building. So that meant Jason had instant access to the gym just about any time that he wanted.
I don't think without that key I won't be sitting right here, but you know, it was nice. I went in there 3 or 4 hours just going in, dribbling, doing ball handling drills. Never really even shoot the ball for 3 or 4 hours. I'd be in there all by myself.
Who would you pass the ball to?
I mean, there's 4 walls in there, bleachers and stuff like that you can throw it off of.
So you just find spots and try to hit the spot?
Well, I mean, sometimes you just throw it in the air like a lob. Nobody go get it, but in your mind, somebody's going and getting it.
I'm in the gym like by myself, bro, like beating presses, cutting across half court, picking the ball up. Now I'm getting trapped. I'm trying all kind of crazy pivots and shit like that just because I know I'm going to get stuck in the game one time and I might need that crazy ass pivot. You know, it wasn't much going on, man. Where I'm from, it's like the white folks live right here, and then the high school, and then the black folks. You know what I'm saying? So I spend most of my time on the backside of the high school.
I could tell. I could tell.
While Williams was learning how to live life on both sides of the tracks, he'd make childhood friends with another talented young athlete that called Belle home, a kid by the name of Randy Moss.
Well, it started out as, you know, summertime when school's out and waking up 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, just going out and playing from basketball to street football and then maybe going over to baseball. I was always wanting to play.
Peyton bounces off tackle.
Anything that I really done when it came to football with Walter Payton. When it came to basketball, of course, you know, little Michael Jordan.
I played with a lot of good athletes. Bruh's the best athlete I've ever been around. I mean, when I talk about athletes, I'm thinking like, can he hoop? Can he throw a baseball? Can he sprint faster than you? Can he jump higher than you? Can he throw a fishing rod further than you? All that, bruh.
Skip a rock, you do everything.
He gonna beat all y'all.
I started out with quarterback. Then I started, you know, getting a little taller and still being slim, so I moved to receiver. when we were growing up, we competed. We beat Jason and them 6-0 in the championship game of our final year, and I scored the only touchdown, and my name was in the USA Today and all over the paper. And I just flattered to see my name, throughout the world like that.
As they got older, the competitiveness between the two only grew. They were always matching up, and their first shared stage wasn't the hardwood, it was the gridiron.
I was player of the year in football one year, he was player of the year in basketball, but I wasn't trying to get hit or nothing like that.
Yeah, you didn't like
straight
that?
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
We had a punt return called Jesse James. Blitz 10 guys, got one guy back. I'm the guy back, right? Because I have good hands, I'm gonna catch it, run straight to the coach to get the play for the next time. One time I tried to cut the bitch up the sideline, clipped me, I landed on the ball, but knocked the air out of me. I'm laying there, coach was like that. I'm like, look, bro, you got Randy Moss on your team, you got me returning these motherfuckers.
Once we got to high school and start really learning more about the world and sports and things, we really started coming together and trying to win something.
Number 40, Randy Moss. Number 33, Jason Williams.
Both of them gave a little bit of their individual game for the good of the whole team. As good as they were individually, winning was more important to them than anything else.
I think he knew if he got me the ball and he just filled the lane, he's getting the ball back.
A 2-point Dupont lead. On the other end, Moss takes a pass from Williams. He puts it up and in.
They kicked the ball out to Jason at about foul line extended on this end of the floor. Randy's on that side of the floor going in the fast break. 3-quarter court, Jason behind the back hits Randy with a behind the back pass on a dead run for a layup.
This is Jason Williams with Moss.
He could do the exceptional to the point where it almost was like it became routine.
You're right, crosses over midcourt. On the far side of the floor, an NBA three, good. A great sense of court vision for Jason Williams as he spots Randy Moss for his 8th.
There's the little kid still in his game.
Again, Jason Williams spotted Randy Moss open down the floor. He'll take it all the way. Behind the back and the bucket.
I think we fed off each other a whole lot. I mean, people always say I made him look good. He made me look good sometimes too,
Number 17, no good. Lead pass up the floor, and Randy Moss slams it down.
Everybody said like Chris Webber was like the first ones to catch all those passes, but Moss, man, he could throw it anywhere. There was some games, I just try to throw it where I knew he wasn't going to catch it.
Yeah.
But he would get them all.
Jason Williams, lob pass inside Randy Moss, puts it off the glass and scores. Randy Moss.
I know how much he worked at football and the same for me at basketball, but I can honestly say if he worked at anything else other than football, he could have made it too.
Williams ahead for Moss.
They've been really successful since they've graduated. They are looked up to in our community for what they accomplished as students, as athletes, and good family guys. So very proud of them.
I want to thank my guys over at Clover for sponsoring this video. Picture this with me. You're handling life, grinding through the week, and then a random expense pops up. Gas, extra groceries, a bill you forgot, something goes wrong with your car, and payday still feels far away. That's why I wanted to put you on to Clover. Clover is an earned wage access app designed to help you get access to your money sooner, not a payday loan. And you can advance up to $400 before payday with no interest, no credit checks, and no late fees. And I know what you're thinking. What's the catch? The thing I love about Clover is it's straightforward. You can either wait a few days to receive the advance, or if you need it right now, you can pay a small express fee for an instant deposit. And there's no monthly membership fee required just to get an advance. For me, I appreciate the peace of mind that comes with knowing that I have a backup option in case an unexpected expense comes up before payday. So if you're short on cash, access up to $400 with no credit checks and no late fees with Clover. Click the link in the description so they know I sent you. Not all users will qualify. Advances range from $25 to $400. Average advance is $160. Express transfer fees may apply. Thanks again to Clover for sponsoring this video. Jay Will's flair on the court and Moss's superhuman athleticism came together in a way that the small town still talks about to this day. Following their time at Dupont, the duo's career would take them in separate directions. Moss, who had led Dupont's football team to a pair of state championships in the early 90s, would find himself becoming one of the top football players in the entire state of West Virginia. After overcoming personal struggles of his own off the field, he'd find a home at nearby Marshall University, where he'd see his career explode.
Got a man. Ball. Oh my, Randy Moss separates the defenders.
There was no question that Randy Moss was a once-in-a-generation type of talent, and after being drafted in the first round by the NFL's Minnesota Vikings, he never looked back.
Cunningham is going deep for Randy Moss, and he's got it. It's a touchdown.
It's habit for them to throw it up and let Randy Moss go get it. That's unfair.
I told you and I told you. Touchdown.
This is unbelievable. Throwing for Moss, goes up and gets it.
Meanwhile, Jason Williams would take his own journey, ultimately ending up at the University of Florida under legendary coach Billy Donovan. Jay Will's flair and imagination on the floor never left him, and after making a strong case for the Gators, Williams would hear his name called 7th overall in the 1998 NBA draft.
The Sacramento Kings select Jason Williams from the University of Florida.
Jason Williams crosses over, loses Gary, drives into the lane, arcs the high one off the window, up and in. What a move by Jason Williams.
One game, Jason pulls up on the wing, backs out with a dribble, goes between the legs 3 times, in the air, he fires for 3, he's got the bucket, oh my goodness.
From the moment he stepped on an NBA court, Jason Williams, soon to be known as White Chocolate, would revolutionize the flair of the NBA forever.
They say already in New York that his jersey outsells anyone in the country now that Michael's gone.
He's doubled. They throw to Jason Williams. Bullet pass inside, Powers, 2-hand flush. It's Williams. Jason's tough to guard. He got away from Harper. He shoots a 3 and he drills another one.
Yeah, and that's what the crowd came to see.
3-on-2 break for the Kings.
Weber's got a run.
Together, the duo would go on to each change their sports in their own ways. Whether it was on the floor or through their larger-than-life personalities, both Williams and Moss became fan favorites across the world. Jason would finish his career as one of the most popular players of his generation, while also winning a ring in 2006 with the Miami Heat. Moss would go on to redefine the wide receiver position, being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018 after a historic career. In the state of West Virginia, a few thousand kids suit up for varsity football and basketball each year. Nationally, there are over 1 million high school football players, with barely 259 getting drafted into the NFL. In basketball, over 500,000 boys play, and the NBA only has 58 draft slots. But what are the odds that one small town could produce first-round draft picks in each league within the same class? And what are the odds of both of those men becoming icons within their sport? Together, the pair of kids from West Virginia had defied every single odd, taking their playground dreams in Belle and turning them into reality. Just 2 boys from West Virginia, who each became a legend in their own sports, and inspired an entire generation along the way.